developments coming in. We showed you the video of a man opening fire at the crowd in front of him, and now his identity has been established to some extent. We know that his nickname is Sonu. The police are yet to reveal his real name, and a massive manhunt has been launched. Raids are being conducted to arrest the man that you see on your screens, donning a blue-colored kurta, opening fire at the crowd in front of him during Hanuman Jayanti procession on Saturday. Priyank, my colleague, joins us for more details on this story. Sonu, Bhavtosh and Mayank. Priyank, to you first. Tell us what really does the police know about this man?
See, Priya, we are standing at the same location, and this is the location from where the suspect came and he opened fire. If you look at the visuals, these shops are clearly seen in the footage that how when the camera person, fanned the camera, the direction was towards this. So the firing was done towards this side. What Delhi Police senior officials and sources have suddenly told you 2 times now, that they have managed to ascertain the identity of this particular suspect, whose alias name is Sonu, and he's a resident from this area. He also had a criminal past, and certainly he was having possession of this illegal weapon which was used in the incident of firing. So this is the second suspect, Priya, who had opened fire on protesters. On one side, we know that the accused, Aslam, who was also speaking on camera on Times Now, had accepted that he's the one who had opened fire on the Delhi Police personnel, because of which one of sub-inspector rank officer was injured. On the other incident, the suspect who's seen in the video firing is from this location. He fired in the air, and looking at the height of this particular, this canal, it's quite clear that he wanted to shoot on those people who were on this other side, but fortunately no one sustained bullet injury, and right now police teams are looking for him. There's a massive manhunt which has been started by the Delhi Police to look for the suspect who fired from this location.
Right, and also Priyank, you've sent us visuals that police, the forensic team who's at the spot, has also found an empty cartridge at the spot. So the fact that guns have been fired is now established beyond doubt. Not that there was a doubt any which ways earlier, but the scale of that is just mounting. Bhavtosh, what really does it say about the situation in this area in particular? Because this person on your screens is the 3rd person to have criminal antecedents. We already know police have spoken out about this, that both Aslam as well as Ansar have past criminal records, as well as the fact that there were illegal arms that were used during the violence that broke out yesterday. Not really a good picture being painted over there, Bhavtosh.
Well, as far as the police is concerned, what they are saying is that there were Shobha Yatras that took place in morning, and that passed off peacefully. And only at around 5:40 in the morning, the Shobha Yatra that passed from this area in C block, it encountered problem. There were arguments, and then subsequently stones were pelted, shots were fired, and then one of the sub-inspectors received bullet injuries. The police also said that on the rooftop people had accumulated stones, and they have said that they were proper planning to disturb that religious procession. But coming back to what the police is trying to say is that sector CGH of Jahangirpuri had a huge population of illegal Bangladeshi migrants, and even in 2019 and 2020, when anti-CA protest or Citizen Amendment Act protest and NRC protest happened, this was one of the hubs or the areas which witnessed maximum protest. It's not an allegation that we are leveling, but this is something that police had documented in various charge sheets that they have submitted. And in one of the charge sheets, they have said that protesters from here were to be sent to Silampur, and also to one of the places that saw riots in February of 2020. And police had said that it could be possible that because of huge population here, that some kind of criminals or miscreants could have become part of that, and they could have carried out this violence. But having said that, what the police was doing why the police did not make arrangements, why police was sleeping, why the police turned a blind eye is something that only the top brass of the Delhi police can answer.
And also because this comes on the back of the violence that broke out on the day of Ram Navami. So it wasn't really that people were caught unawares. There had already been apprehensions that were being expressed about similar flare-ups being seen yet again. And Mohit, coming to you on that point, where you are, you've seen the last time we came across to you, there was sloganeering that was happening from both sides, and despite heightened police deployment, it doesn't really look like things have calmed down fully, have they?
Well, as of now, the situation is under control. I will show you the visuals around over here. The police have barricaded the complete area, and we know for a fact that how the Ramzan is still going on, and we know that how in the nearby vicinity there are various mosques over here, and hence the situation could go out of the hand if the police doesn't barricade the nearby areas. And as of now, the senior officials, you can see in these visuals, are on the spot. They are briefing the officials over here on the spot that what exactly should be done. As of now, 14 people have been arrested. We know for a fact that how the investigation is going on. But yes, in afternoon we saw a group of people, a group who was affiliated to various right-wing group. They came over there in a group of 3-4 people. They started sloganeering. They were taken out by the police. But yes, they were given some time by the police. They were not detained immediately, and they started raising slogans. But then the situation, the senior officers arrived, and then the situation was under the control. And hence, it will be very, very important for the people also. They need to understand the situation is under control, but it is very volatile over here. Hence, the provocative sloganeering, the fake news, fake social media posts should not be shared. If we talk about the investigation, the Delhi police is looking at all the videos that are there in public domain and that are there with the Delhi police to ascertain the identity.
Right, Mohit, like Priyank was telling us, the police is trying to ascertain the identity of the second man who has been caught on camera, who has fired a bullet. Remember, the one person who is in arrest already, Aslam, has been arrested for firing at the cops. One cop has sustained bullet injury. The police also said that they have recovered a pistol from Aslam. There is Ansar, who is said to have provoked the people, who said to have gotten into an argument with the people. But there is also another side to the story, because our correspondents earlier spoke to the families of the accused, who are denying any blame, any complicity in this case, who are saying our children are innocent. Let's listen in.
कब पकड़ा? रात के 3:30 बजे घर से उठा के लेके आए। मेरे जवान बेटी को मारा, मेरे को मारा। किसने मारा? पकड़ के पुलिस वाले थे। कितने बजे? 3:30 बजे रात को। उसके बाद फिर साहिल को ले गए? उसके बाद लेके गए, उनको मार के पीट के हमें मेरे बच्चा को ले गया। मैं कह रहा मेरा बच्चे को क्यों लेके जा रहे हो, किस कारण लेके जा रहे हो? मेरा बच्चा पढ़ता है, 10वीं का पेपर देगा वो। क्या आपने पूछा, उनसे कुछ बताया उन्होंने, किस मामले में अरेस्ट किया है? आप लेके जा रहे, क्यों आए हो हमारे घर, किस लिए आए हो? उन्होंने कुछ नहीं जवाब दिया, बस खाली लाठीचार्ज करे जा रहे हैं और बच्चे को बस खींचतानी में, हम भी खींचतानी कर रहे तो हमें इतना मारा उन्होंने।
Right, this clearly is a case of battle of versions where the truth is to be established. And why is that? Look at your screens. While both sides claim that they are innocent and are being targeted, nobody seems to be above board here. On the left-hand side, you see one man who is pointing his gun and also goes on to fire that. On the other side, the members of the procession who have been saying that we were unarmed, we did not do anything to provoke the other side, yet came under attack. You can see them carrying baseball bats, they have swords, they have sticks, they have staffs, but it's not just that. They also have guns, at least 2 guns being seen over there. And now we've also shown you videos of cartridges being recovered, so definitely there was firing, and none other than the special CP for law and order has admitted that there were illegal weapons used. Before I go back to my reporters, first let's listen in to Dipendra Pathak.
अवैध था या कैसा था? निश्चित रूप से वेपन अवैध था, और अवैध था, अवैध तरीके से उसको यूज किया गया है, तो इसीलिए उस पर कानूनी कार्रवाई हुई और बाकी इन्वेस्टिगेशन आगे होगा और उससे पता लगेगा।
Priyank, if the weapons were illegal, then the cops are also to blame for such illegal weapons being so easily available to people.
Yeah, certainly, and this area has been notorious for that because the maximum number of incidences of violence which has happened in this area of Jangipuri has been because of sharp weapon injuries, if you know, or the pistol, bullet injury. This is which we have observed in the past. But in this incident, where as you can see, all these broken piece of bottles can be found here at this location only. The forensic team of the Delhi police found that there was an empty cartridge. All this area is filled with broken piece of glasses and all these bullet bricks which were thrown and hurled to the other end. So the criminal history of people, criminals in this area is pretty known to the Delhi police and all those people who have been tracking crime. Look at the profile of these two prime suspects. One had 7 cases against him, second one had 1 case against him, and the third one, who has emerged as one of the prime shooter who was openly firing on the other end, also had a dubious past. That's why the Delhi police got to know. Now the big question is that till how long Delhi police will take to arrest the other accused. But certainly questions are also being raised by the family members of those who have been arrested, because members of one particular community have been arrested. All those 14 people are from one community. So questions will be raised on Delhi police. When Times Now confronted the Special Police Commissioner of Police, Mr. Pathak, on this particular point, that why isn't so that it's been more than 16 hours and you have not been able to arrest members from the other side also, because they were also brandishing guns. They were also having all these swords in their hand. They were also throwing stones. Although no bullet was reportedly fired from that particular end, but there was clear evidence which has been accessed by us, clearly shows that the members from the other community were also having illegal weapons. Why the Delhi police is taking so much of delay in arresting these individuals? No answer, substantial answer came out from the Delhi police.
Why
or
is
they are
there
saying
so
that
much delay, especially given the fact that this happened in the same area, which is sensitive, because we know what happened here in 2020 during the anti-CAA stir as well. We'll put that question to Bhavtosh after this very quick break.